in 300 seconds. Now we actually have the stream beginning. Theoretically, if Yvonne is ready, Salvo should be ready to go momentarily. Alright, so they cut fast forward, so I don't know, do you think they're going to run a BC now?
I'm not sure. There's no need a BC on 5 vs 5. Only Raven, only one support is needed.
So Sonic or Animosis as support. I'm guessing Yvonne Dread still, Sonya still Void Ray. I can see Sever as guard. What do you think Sever is if not guard?
Sure, maybe Frigg. He's playing some Frigg.
And then some sort of support between Animosis and Sonic.
Not sure. Destro, Void, Frigg. So there will be a Koro and another ship. I don't know what. Maybe Ovi. Oh no, Ovi and Raven. Koro and Raven.
Oh yeah, probably Colossus. I'm thinking Colossus Dread, Void Ray, Raven, Guardian. Maybe?
And Frigg Guardian. Don't know which one.
Yeah, Frigg or Guardian, but I would think
Support the
Guardian.
Void Ray frigate is better, but yeah, I don't know. If Sanya goes frigate, maybe they have go Guardian and they go for range comp and just contain them fast. Or maybe they go for Void Ray comp and go for late game. Because 5 vs 5 is just, you know, in favor of Void Ray comp. Don't do any mistake, the Void Ray comp nearly always win. Because the less ship there is, the better the Void is.
Now, you don't think they're going to do triple tank, do you?
Don't know. I think top team should go for 4 tank.
4 tank?
And yeah, they should try the containment.
I want to see that. So 1 Colossus, 1 Dread, 1 Leviathan, and then what else?
Yeah, 2 Dreads.
2 Dreads, okay. 2 Dreads, and then what, like an Arbiter or a Raven?
Has you got Colo, Destro, you need an RP. Because Raven just don't help the Colo or the Destros.
Right, yeah. Get the Chrono Boost going on the double Dread.
Yeah. You don't want to Chrono Boost the Dreadnought, because if you Chrono Boost the Dreadnought, your profile run out before you can put it back. So instead of having half a second delay, you have something like 3-second delay. You are boosted when your profile is on. So never boost a Dread that is fully profiled.
Alright, we actually have a countdown. This game can, in fact, begin. So once again, I'm Crazy, and with me is Seb. I'm gonna say the bottom left team. Seb, do you want to say the top right?
Right.
And I'll start with the bottom left. So we're still in the qualification stage. And then, is it qualifier still next weekend, or is it, do you think... When do you think the semis finals start?
We can't know, because we don't know if everyone played against everyone. Maybe there will be 1-2 weeks to make the qualification stage. 1 or 2 more weeks, maybe? Don't know. Depends on team could play against each other. Because it seems everyone is playing on weekends and not on weekdays.
Alright, so in the bottom left we have Salvo with Havoc on the bottom as an Arbiter with opening feedback, Prop Man going Charge, Orgonite going 4-3 Colossus, Rock going Range Guardian with Spore damage, and I think that was it, yeah. Oh wait, we have the BC Helveticano going range missiles. What do we have in the top right?
And top team, Servath open Dreadnought, Hell Dreadnought. Tanek is playing EMP, Ivan is playing 6 missiles Colo, Animosis is playing BC, range BC, and we have the Vaudreuil from Sanya, who's going for Deny.
Yeah, I was thinking Ivan might switch to Colossus. Usually I see him as a Dreadnought, but he does like his tanky ships regardless. Sonic is the Raven, and Moses is BC. They are running a BC. They are running Dread Colossus. So Dread Colossus, Raven, Void Ray. I was right on 4 of the 5 ships. And then I was wrong on saying Guardian over BC.
So it seems the red team have better early compo because there's no clouds to help the tank. Look at that top server is getting ruined by the Guardian because range is so important when you don't have any cloud. Maybe Red Alert should have double combo. You know, when there's a cloud, you just say, okay, we get tanky combo. But when there's no cloud, it gives so much advantage to the missiles.
Yeah, in terms of range, there's a lot of strength right now on both sides. But Red Alert is kind of pushing down the middle. And
yes, I don't know why. Because, yes, Protman just overcommitted. And bottom frigate is not doing anything. Look,
Helveticano is really
BC
is staying really far away from Sanya. I feel like he should be trying to get his missiles on as consistently as possible here. I guess he just doesn't want to overcommit and be out of position against Animosis.
There's a mistake from bottom team putting the distro on mid and letting the BC... Oh yeah, they've changed it right now. But BC does not even use his range. He's playing against 2 ships, losing...
They are taking a lot of damage on the Arbiter right now, actually. This is not
how you lose
ideal.
a game.
Yeah.
2 versus 1. And top Guardian does not even put his pile on that distro. And now Protman needs to fight the Dreadnought that is not damaged.
Yeah. Somehow, actually, well, for a second there, they were the red team was still ahead in farm, but now Red Alert is finally actually getting ahead in farm just a little bit, not as much as you might think, considering the difference in damage. And we're at 5 minutes, so at some point Red Alert has to go back and get upgrades anyway.
Yeah,
so,
but normally it's a red team should have farm advantage and should have maybe something like 200 farm advantage at its mark. Because their compo doesn't go for late, and Red Alert have better late compo. So if red team don't make a trick to win, they will automatically lose. So they need to do something. Either they need to contain, or they need to stasis kill. Don't know what they will be the choice.
Scan, and they were kind of setting up a warp trick to at least get back on the map quickly. Unfortunately, they're losing kind of the bottom farm at the moment. I feel like they're cutting over.
I think they want to start the containment quite fast because they're still winning on farm.
Oh, they're keeping it even on farm at least. They're not winning on farm exactly.
Depends how much red team have when they get pushed. Okay, it might be even on the first push, the second push.
Right, so the early mistakes are evened out. Both teams
Not
have
sure
now...
because next time Red Alert will have 300 defense instead of 200, and it will grow and grow and grow because Vaudreuil will be able to damage fast.
Lockdown on Animosis.
Helveticano went scan and range. Guardian took Dark Swarm.
Positioning is interesting here. They're gonna cut in just a little bit.
Oh,
Damage and
ready
organize.
that match DPS. Guardian will not be able to help much.
Oh, they're gonna
Seem
try to
to get
transition
back.
to the Guardian actually. Although I was taking a little bit more damage than I think I'd like.
So Helveticano has a lot of farm. Maybe he should go for fast lockdown because he needs to fight 3, 4, 5 sheep with his lockdown.
Yeah, he
He's
needs
the key sheep.
lockdown is going to be really key here. He needs to get it as quickly as possible. Have to have some sort of response to Sanya, who already has 400 energy.
So basically what Protman is doing is just staying there and oh yeah, maybe waiting for the warp trick. Yes, maybe it's a good idea to trick them, but not a good idea to stay in front of his prison because they let farm, they give farming time. Always a good idea to go back fast. Never a good idea to stay in front of our prison.
Sonic does not have radar, so they really just intuited that the warp trick was coming, rather than having seen it, I think. Although
So
we're kind of just trying to catch up on farm.
the scan stopped after the Void Ray warped out, so they know, red team know it is not a warp trick. But he is quite being a chicken, staying there.
Who?
He should have been right in the front of their prison, trying to farm.
I think there was just so much stuff that was kind of leaking on bottom. They were trying to get caught up on it.
The blue compo is quite very good against the red compo because Raven can totally deny Broadlords with Matrix and Irradiate. Destro can also deny Broadlords. Blackout can just black out 4 of their ship. Stasis can do nothing against blackout or lockdown. Tanya is already having only 1 charge.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think a big problem here for Havoc is that he's the lowest farm in the game. And so he basically has to stick to pure feedback for the moment because he has to be fighting the energy war. But he can't really, he doesn't have the money to be getting anything else to get, like, hallucinations or something just to kind of break up the positioning.
To buy Observer because you don't know what will happen. With that DPS, Abby can die if Void want to clock. Oh,
Ivan took a little bit of damage.
Push.
I don't know if they're going to be able to stay on him though, yeah.
That's a good push from Red. That's a good one. Big mistake from Ivan. And Top Destroyer needs to go back. Even if he can't beat DPS it, he needs to go back because he could be alone. That's a mistake from Top Team.
Well, but it's a mistake they can make because a lot of them want to be spending money anyway.
Yeah, they can do it. So Red Team should let RB farm. He needs a lot of farm. RB and Guardian.
Havoc
doesn't want to farm.
Havoc is too worried. He doesn't want to be close to anything. Yeah. He's scared of the farm. It's coming to get him. It's going to shoot him with his lasers.
No clock from Void. Maybe Guardian was... Oh, Guardian took Scourges. Why taking Scourges against a Raven?
Sonic has radar now. Well, I think level 1 Scourges is usually okay, even if you don't plan to commit very much
you
in
waste
them.
200. You waste 200. You don't have vision because there's no OV to give vision. Scourges are only good because it has a lot of range, and you need to an OV with antennae to make sure that range is used.
Well, Scourges also do AoE damage, so it's good for if you're worried the enemy team is going to ball up on you, just so that you basically are not totally useless in an enemy team's push.
With Rift, Pods, Matrix, then
Yeah, you don't want to put too much into Scourges, but I think that just like 200 is not that much of a commitment for having some spell you can cast against an enemy team's push.
So Force Field is a complete waste because there's only one PC that making so few damage to the tanks. Not sure it was wise. Was wise to.
Yeah, I would have thought like hallucinations or something to be baiting imps and stuff like that, to be baiting lockdowns, but I guess he just wants to stay so far back the entire game that Force Field almost makes sense. Yvonne does not have the breaker, at least not yet. I guess he probably was not expecting there to be force fields. I think force field, just in terms of being unexpected, might actually help them just even up the farm a little bit here for the moment. Sonya is starting to be very threatening. I need to be careful in terms of where I'm looking. Helveticano was getting beat up.
Void is already 700 and now can double charge with 0.25
He's going for it.
He's going for the BC. And
almost out of energy, but the warp is on. The warp is in.
Oh, maybe.
Can Yvonne do it? Can Yvonne do it? Oh, Helveticano, you are ripped. Yeah, that's Sonya, man.
Overfeeded Void. 700, he doubled farm of the best of a team. Best farmer.
It's a disaster. Are they going to lose everyone? They're at least going to lose 2 here, maybe 3. Maybe 4. Propman's down. Are they going to get... Oh my goodness. That's game.
So the game was lost since the first push because red team should have contained the blue team at the first push and won the farm war.
I don't think it was lost at the first push. There were still big plays that could have been made. But yeah, there was a lot of decisions in terms of upgrades and in terms of positioning that made this, just in terms of really a tempo loss.
Okay, that's the GG mark, giving all the points.
GG's. Thanks for commenting with me, Seb.
Thanks to invite me.